So looking at the mast step, it's really important that you have 3 pins supporting the mast. One at the bow, one in the centre and one aft. If you don't have 3 pins here, then what will happen is the mast is allowed to move fore and aft more readily, and this will increase wear on the mast heel plug, and you'll find yourself having to buy one of those, which is just unnecessary. Just put a 3rd pin in. Next thing I'm going to do is just check the 5 blocks around the base and masts. There's 2 for the kicker, 2 for the Cunningham, and 1 for the Spinnaker uphaul. So I just want to check that they're not worn. They're all freely rotating. And there's no damage. These are all good. Next thing I'm going to do is just check the operation of the spin lock. And again, if it gets salty, you won't get a prominent click like we're getting now. This needs testing again when the halyard's on, but it's a good place to start before even running the lines through. The jib cleats, they're good. So moving on to the spinnaker blocks. Light conditions, it'll go in and out without making a noise, but as the load comes on, when you pull the sail in, the ratchet should engage. Some are manual, but this one is an automatic one. I'm just going to check that that's working, and that's working just fine. If I look at the chain plates, and the front of the boat is in the direction my finger's pointing, and you can see it's lower on the front and higher on the back on this particular one. So I'm just going to look across to the other side of the boat to make sure that, and the front of the boat is that way, make sure that it's lower at the front and higher at the back. Quite often you'll come across boats that have got these asymmetric. So are your chain plates symmetrical? Because that will make a difference when you're trying to get the correct setup on your boat if they are asymmetrical. Into the cockpit now, tow straps, and if you've got an older boat from Laser, you might have a problem in and around here. I've had a number of ones which have pulled out in the past, so just check here, give it a good tug and make sure that the straps are securely connected to the boat. Also just check the integrity of the straps and the webbing all the way back, and then run down here to things. So we've upgraded our tow straps, which are adjustable. If you've got different crews, you can change it quite easily, so they're just sort of like spliced together. But the key thing here is making sure that the rope's not frayed and not going to fall out. Save you some embarrassment. Looking like on top to hold the tow straps in place. A little bit worn here and a little bit slack. So again here, a little bit of maintenance for me just to tighten those up. Out to the side deck on the starboard side. What are the cleats like? And you can just tell by, or listen by that prominent click, that those are working effectively, which is great. Onto the helm area now. Just want to check again the tow straps, the webbing, and the securing point down the bottom. And again, check these fittings at the back of the boat. Give it a good pull. Same check, opposite side of the boat. All very straightforward, all very basic checks that we should be doing periodically in our boat. And again, just going to check the front bulkhead here. So I've just taken off a hatch at the back of the boat on this RS built 2000. I just want to check on this particular type that the O-ring, which is just where my index finger is at the moment, is sound and still integral, and it is okay. But if this is worn or comes overly compressed, then water will seep in should you capsize, so you need to replace the O-ring if that's the case.